Y'all, I've been eating, got red lipstick all over my lips, but I have to get this out while it's hot off the press and fresh in my mind. Lately, I've been talking about how you are the common denominator in every situation that happens in your life. And I want to share with you how you can stop and take inventory of your life. There was something flying. Stop and take inventory of your life to stop the toxic cycles. Take some time, especially when we're talking about male female relationships, whether you're the male or the female that keeps doing the toxic cycles. Take some time. Look back over your relationships, your friendships, your male female relationships, and look at what they did, look at what they said, and then take a moment and say, Most High Yah, show me me. Show me what I did. And teach me what I can do differently or how you would have me to do it. When you start looking back over your life, you'll see as you look back that they were basically the same situations, or same, types of behaviors that you were dealing with in different forms. Somebody might be verbally abusive, somebody might be mentally abusive, somebody might have, all of them might have had narcissistic tendencies. And when you're empathetic or you have the spirit of the Most High God on the inside of you, and you're more sensitive to people and you get to know people's hearts, and then you attach to people who are exactly the opposite. They don't have any empathy. They don't necessarily care about your heart. They just care about what you can do and what you can, give them. And you look at all of these scenarios, friendships and relationships. Look at yourself after you've seen what they've said and done. And you'll see that you overlooked everything that was blaring in your face saying, no, stop, don't go this way. Sometimes even so much that you would pry your way in. I'll give you a scenario. And this is from my own life. A person is non-emotional. And you're highly emotional because you're sensitive to things in the spirit. You're sensitive to people and their hearts and, how the atmosphere is and so forth. And the person is non-emotional. You already love them and you want to be with them and all that kind of stuff. Even if in a friendship, you love them and you want to hang with them. And they show no emotion at all. So you spend all of your time attempting to get them to show you emotion, show you love, tell you that they love you, and all that kind of stuff. And telling them what you want and what you need. And none of it is being met. That is the way that goes. So what you have to learn how to do is to vet people. To ask those questions. What's your faith? What do you have planned for your life? What type of work do you do? How long have you been doing it? You ask have you ever been married? Do you want to be married? You know, um, and if a person is constantly talking negatively about their exes, let me tell you something. They never admit that they did anything wrong. It was all the other person's fault. Guess what? That's a red flag. That's a no-no. Because people who are accountable, at least, when you're accountable, you can at least say what your part was. I failed to show emotion. I cheated on them. I did whatever. And as a result, the relationship was torn up. Or I did too much for them. They were narcissistic in nature, true enough. However, I ignored all the red flags. That's what accountability is. Accountability is saying, listen, I take responsibility and accountability for my part. Nothing is always somebody else's fault. They ghost you and you don't hear from them and you blowing them up. I've done it. I got the hat, the t-shirt, the handbag, the coffee mug, and all of that. Attempting to make somebody pay me some attention and notice me and, give me back what I'm giving them when they're incapable of doing it. And you have to literally wait for the people that are your equal in that area to make a circle of those people. And even in that circle, because you're in it, nobody is perfect. However, when you're dealing with a whole bunch of people who are taking accountability for themselves, you're less prone to be the villain in their story constantly. So take a moment, a week, 2 weeks, a month. It took me 4 years, 3 years, almost 4 years, to really, 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 because in taking accountability, you learn who you are. You learn what you're about. Your ins, your outs, your ups, your downs, your flaws, your shortcomings, your good points, your bad points, your weaknesses, your strengths. And you accept yourself fully. And anything that's in your heart and in you that's not like the Most High God wants it to be, then you say, you know what, Most High, here's my heart in that area as He shows you you. The work can only be done on you. You cannot continue to do everything on the outside. Okay, you fixed your house. You got you a pool installed. You got your floors in your garage done. You got your whole house painted. You got your lawn done. You got all this stuff. Your home is beautiful. But your room looks like trash. Your dishes stay dirty. You haven't swept or mopped the floor on the inside, but when people look from the outside in, it looks magnificent. Now, you can look magnificent on the inside. It's supposed to be beauty from the inside out, handsomeness and attractiveness from the inside out. There's a difference when you do it from the inside out because you're not duping people. Because when they get on the inside, they like, man, this person is messed up. But when it comes from the inside out, when they step into your space, what you look like on the outside and how you present yourself to the world is how your heart is because you've done the work. So everybody else, it's not their fault. Everything on the outside looking good is not the solution. Getting deep down in that heart and digging up the dirt, like I said on one of the pictures, like when you're getting ready to plant soil, you got to get the weeds up. Plant plants and flowers, you got to get all the weeds and all the old dead stuff up so you can get to the good soil. And it even has a different smell. One time my sister brought me outside and we had these two big bushes. It was a beautiful bush that had thorns, had big fuchsia pink flowers like the size of my hand. And she said, Kenyatta, I was ripping all of these weeds because the bush was tight like this. I was ripping all of these weeds from the front. And look, the petals of the flower were falling to the ground. She said, but then I went all the way down to the root. Watch. And she pulled the roots up and the weeds fell off the bush and didn't destroy the flowers. That's what taking time and doing the work is like. You get all the stuff, you get untangled from all of that stuff. And it doesn't destroy your beauty. It doesn't destroy the flowers. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Take accountability so that you can be beautiful from the inside out. You can be handsome and attractive from the inside out. And you can have your discernment on to see whether people are even allowed to be that close in your life, wasting your time when they're not supposed to be there. My name is Coach K. Simone. You can reach out to me by coming in my TikTok. You can reach out to me by coming onto my messenger on Facebook, my DM on IG, or you can reach me at Coach K. Simone 1972 at gmail.com. I got you. I'll be your accountability partner. I'll walk with you through everything that you're going through. Bless you. Love you. Enjoy your evening.